can tell you what it says. It's live.
Yeah, you're live.
I'm alive.
You're alive.
What's up, Facebook? So, just to do some, just give the communities a technique during this time. First of all, to anybody who's affected at the moment, just hope you keep well and that it's all safe and sound. And then to everybody else, just be careful and let's not spread it to anybody unnecessarily. It's my assistant, Chris. And I thought today I'll just teach you rear naked choke. As you can see, we're just in normal clothes. Our camera lady, audio lady / general dog's body, she's been a little bit ill. Oh, I got the look from the dog's body. She's been a little bit ill the last 2 days, so we just decided today we'll just do something simple. I'm not going to do the whole setup that my students are getting used to. But it's perfect to demonstrate. You don't need kit, you don't need the mats that we do have. We don't need to put that down to practice your game. So let's get into some details. My details for rear naked choke are an accumulation of all the little points that I've kind of put together. Right. So Chris, sit down quickly, buddy. You get nice and close, please. Sure. Chris is back here, so you're in the good lights. There we go. All right. Okay. So rear naked strangle. So that's the first point, guys. This is a strangulation, not necessarily a choke in the sense. Because I mean, if it was a choke, it would be there. I'd be choking on the windpipe. And yes, I'm brutal. All right, you'd be choking on the windpipe. So this is strangulation. So we don't need all the force in the world to actually finish this choke. It's good to develop a squeeze, okay? But that shouldn't necessarily be your focus, is developing your squeeze. It's be efficient and precise. So for instance, I could put my fingers on the side and eventually Chris will tap. I think. Yeah, he taps. He goes to sleep. Right? Obviously you'd be struggling if we were doing this live, but you guys just get the gist of it. Alright, so first thing is I have my seat belt on. Right? Positionally I might lift my head up and down every now and then. But just imagine that the whole time the ear's down. Alright? And then obviously I'd have my hooks in or other things according to the way we do our system, but I'm just teaching the choke. So I'll assume just for now that we have the Kimura locked in here. Okay, this makes control much better. It also allows my systems of attack to work better. Right, so I'd have my ear low, Chris's chin would be down, okay, and generally we'd be controlling, maybe have a body lock in. And the first entry I'm going to show you is if Chris lifts his chin just slightly for a second. Alright, so I see it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a Kung Fu Chinese chop type move. Alright, this hand goes down and this hand pops up. Alright, and it's not a nice gentle motion. No, this is taking advantage of the situation. So I'm here, I see bam, and I catch. Okay, so again, bam. Okay, so just move up quickly. Okay, so the motion is here. I'm going bam. Like alright, go back. Okay. Hey! Yes.
Right now.
Yeah. So here, right, I'm looking, I see that chin comes up, bam, catch. Alright, camera lady, if you can just come here so they can see this detail here. Okay, so this hand is coming over, is coming around, and I'm reaching preferably to this bone over here by the shoulder. Alright, you can feel, you can dig your fingers in. Alright, and we call this cliffhanging. Okay, so you can just zoom out slightly, camera lady, dear wife of mine. So you can imagine how powerful are those rock climbers who dig their fingers into the rocks and they're hanging. They can hang whole body weight, if not more, there for a long time. Alright, so if you can get your fingers locked in, you're like a rock climber. We can hang here without worrying too much about what this guy pulling down on my arm. Alright, so we're there. Okay, in any case, I'd be blocking here. Okay, so we're here. You can stay there, sure. Okay, so we're in position. I've blocked. Alright, if Chris is pulling on the arm, alright, you can see it's not preferable that he's pulling down. Pull down on. Go.
What's going on?
Ooh. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Press the button.
There you go. Is it
Okay.
working?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
still
there.
on?
Yeah, it's still on. Sorry.
Sorry, the camera lady has the... What's that
Stick.
thing called again?
It's a stick.
It's not a stick.
That'll do.
What's that thing called again?
It's a stick.
It's a gimbal.
Gimbal. Sorry, she has a gimbal and it was messing around. Okay. Anyway, so where was I? I think I was here. Alright, so even if he's pulling down, you know, okay. Well, I remember my first rear naked choke pulled out of defense. Alright, even if he's pulling down, this doesn't bug me too much. Don't let that go too high above that. She'll keep that like that. Alright.
Okay.
Okay. So there. So even okay, pull with two arms, that's fine. Pull with two arms. And Chris is not he's not strong, but he's not bad.
I'm
Okay.
strong.
So you're digging. That's kind of like the key point. Okay, so I've dug in. Alright. Now we see a common mistake, guys. Don't do this. Alright, movies have sold it, and I've even seen some jiu-jitsu instructors teach it like this. Alright. I'm not pulling my arm forward and going on the bicep. That could happen, alright? He can, possibly submit me, alright?
Yeah.
Okay? But more importantly, I think, is now he's got my arm, okay? I ain't choking no one like this, alright? I can maybe develop my... I can maybe develop my choke like this, but it is a lot harder. Alright, so, we're here. Okay, you can come around here again, Cheryl? Okay, so... What the better thing to do is to bring this hand round whilst still holding on here. Okay, I'm taking this hand behind the back. Okay, just creating a little bit of space and taking it upright along the back of the head to where I can play with his ears with the back of my fingers. So come this side, Cheryl. Okay, so I'll come there. Okay, then I know I've got it in the right position. Okay, so again. I'd be here, I'm playing, the chin lifts, boom, rock hang there, hand comes through, the back of the hand, all the way to the ear, wiggle, 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 right, if you could play with his ear, you know you're doing it right, okay, now, when I get to this point, I'm now taking my elbow over my hand, okay. I'm not taking my hand like you see this, alright? I'm taking my elbow over the hand. Now I put it on the bicep. Okay, so again, here, okay, boom, shoots up. I'm rock climbing here, or hang time, whatever you want to call it. Alright, I'm not too worried. Boom, back on the ears, elbow pops over, hands on the bicep. Okay, so now the finishing mechanics here, guys. There's 3 things I'm doing at once, but I'm going to teach you all 3, okay? And each one, he knows what's coming. Each one, you should develop to the point that you can finish the person just with doing that one, right? So, what I always try to do is I don't try to squeeze necessarily straight away, but I make my bicep hard, right? Just so that there's a hard surface hitting that artery, okay? Bam, there. Okay, so it's hard. Okay, so that's the 4 things then theoretically, I guess. So I'm just making it hard, which is a bit more efficient than squeezing straight away. So step 1, bicep hard. Step 2, I'm chopping with that arm. All right. So this hand here, okay, is chopping down. Okay, and you must, like I said, develop this so that you can finish somebody just with this motion. All right. So, boom.
Where did I
because the whole technique is the sum of its parts, all right? So the efficacy. Oh, I'm so English right now. Right, so I'm chopping down. I get the tap with that. Right? I'm also crunching. Okay, so I'm crunching my whole body. Okay. Okay, so I'm here. So without the chop down, I'm doing a crunch. Bam. Okay.
Here we go.
So I'm in my position, okay, chopping, he taps, so bicep hard, sorry, chopping, he taps, alright, crunching, he taps. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, in a crunched position, I pull him away. Okay, so I'm engaging these large muscles in my back, alright, so here I go, bam, oh, pins and needles. Floor's a lot harder than mats. Okay, anyway. So
my neck's sore for a week.
Okay,
oh
there.
God, here we go.
Bam. Through here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Chop over, catch. Chop, crunch, extend. Okay, that's the rear naked choke, guys. So, just a quick point here. So what sometimes happens is, when you're at this point here, when you let go, okay, that can happen, where the person's starting to pull, and you might feel, oh crap, I'm going to lose this, right? So what I like to do is, I make a flat palm, and I scrape the hand off, okay? But here's the battle again, because I've scraped, don't extend too far, because the same thing happens. If I extend too far, he holds my arm. Now it's the battle again, and he can escape. Okay, he's good at this. Right, so if he catches, I press, but just to there. To the back of the ear, over, right, chop, crunch, pull.
You should put how many likes to tap him out.
How many likes make Chris sleep? No, we don't do that. We don't mess around.
No.
We don't mess around. Okay.
The other way around.
One more time.
How many likes to make Sean sleep? How about that?
So any comments or questions yet, Joe?
Daryl's watching, and Jay said he coughed now. You've all got coronavirus.
Yeah, true. Now listen, Jay. It's only coronavirus with Chris if it comes out of that giant nose of his. Coughing was still good. Right. Oh, you gave me the neck, bro. Okay, okay. So I'm here. All right. I'm holding. Okay, everything's good. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, practice on your girlfriends. They'll appreciate it. Practice on your wives, your dog, your children. Okay? So just as long as it's not a random stranger and you're sure you'll be safe.
Yeah.
Right? Just practice. This is a random stranger, but anyway.
In the house.
Yeah, keep it in your own home.
Your hamster, right on.
Alright. So I'm here. Okay, so start again. We're here. I see his chin rise. Boom. Kung Fu move or Chinese chop. Let's not talk about that though. Okay, anyway. This hand releases, goes behind. If he grabs my wrist and it's feeling too tight, quick pull back. But goes behind, wiggle the ears. Okay. Elbow over the hand, on the bicep. Alright. Doing 3 things at once. First of all though, hard bicep, chop. You must be able to make him tap. Okay? Just the crunch, you must be able to make him tap. Pull away, you must be able to make him tap. And when you do all of them, life sucks for that man. Right, any questions? If there's anybody on? And if not, guys, if you're not catching this live, then do me a favor, leave the questions anyway, and I'll be sure to answer those. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And students particularly, but anyone in general, if you want to send me a video, message me the video, or share a link with me on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll coach you through what you're doing wrong, see if I can fix anything for you. Alright, thanks guys.
Hiya!